Welcome to Jersey Line. Pat O'Melia here, your pigskin prognosticator. Ooh, rough week last week, very rough. I brought into the hype with the Giants and the Jets. Shouldn't have done that. Went 5-8-1. Wow, it was terrible. The Vikings turned into the old Vikings again, but I'm going to take them again this week. A lot of surprises. The only thing that was beneficial is I played a couple of overs. They came in, and after I finished doing the FanDuel bets, I had like $10 left. So I'll play some blackjack while I'm on FanDuel for the $10, $5 a hand, and I won like $140. So that's why our bank is looking as good as it is right now. But let's get to it. Thanksgiving, you got 3 games on Thursday, starting at 12:30 as you're waiting for your turkey. Thursday, right off the bat, you got the Bills versus the Lions. Lions did some butt kicking on my Giants last week. Bills were one of the teams I had to win and had the over on. They came through. I'm looking for the Bills to come through again. I'm going to take the Bills, big spot, -9.5, over-under 53.5. The Lions can score, but they can't stop anybody from scoring except the Giants. Second Thursday game is at 4:30. It's my Giants at the Cowboys. I don't think it's going to be a good day for us Giants here. I'm going to go with the Cowboys again, another big spread. I'm going to take the Cowboys -8.5, over-under 45.5. Last game on Thursday, Thanksgiving, when you're sleeping from your turkey, is the Patriots at the Vikings. I can't see the Vikings being this bad 2 weeks in a row, and they were atrocious last week. They scored 3 points in like the first 5 minutes of the game, and that was it. Dallas just ran through them. I'm going to say they're going to rebound on this. They're at home, national TV. I'm going to take the Vikes -3, over-under 45.5. Sunday, now we're back to regular times, 1 o'clock, Ravens at Jaguars. Well, I tell you, the Ravens are really turning into a Jekyll and Hyde team. You don't know who's going to show up week to week. But against the Jaguars, I'm going to say the Ravens will show up to the point of -4. So I'm taking the Ravens -4.5. Over-under 44.5. 1 o'clock, Broncos. Yeah, I had the Broncos last week to win. They had the game. 2 minutes. The Raiders have no timeout, and they can't get a first down. It isn't so much the Hackett guy, the head coach. Where the hell is Russell? What happened to Russell Wilson? I'm not riding with the Broncos this week. I'm going to take the Panthers with Baker Mayfield starting at quarterback. I'm going to take the Panthers +2.5, over-under 35.5. Broncos can't score either. They think we're averaging like 15 points a game. 1 o'clock, you got the Falcons at Commanders. Really interesting game. The Commanders that turned it around, they might make the playoffs after their start. You know, the Falcons are an interesting team, but they started stumbling, but, you know, it's hard to figure the Falcons. But I'm going to go with the winners right now. I'm going to go with the Washington team, the Commanders, -3.5, over-under 42.5. 1 o'clock game. Tom Brady and the Bucs are back from a bye. They're at the Browns. Browns didn't do too well last week. I don't think they're going to do too well against the Tom Brady Buccaneers either. I'm going to take the Bucs -3, over-under 43.5. 1 o'clock, Bengals at the Titans. Bengals were one of my winners last week. I like the Titans. I won with the Titans Thursday against the Packers. This is going to be a good game. It's going to be tight. I'm looking probably at a field goal game. I'm going to take the Bengals -1.5, over-under 45.5. 1 o'clock game, Texans at Dolphins. Dolphins coming off a bye. Big spots, 11.5, but I'm going to roll with the Dolphins. It looks like Texas may want to make a quarterback change. May as well play the kid you got for the rest of the season and reevaluate at the end of the year. But I look for the Dolphins to win big. I'm going to take the Dolphins -11.5, over-under 45.5. Bears at Jets. Yeah, I'm going to take the Bears. We got a good spot here, 5.5. The Jets, pretty bad. We don't even know who's starting right now for the Jets. Could be White, could be Wilson. If you really want to make the playoffs, if you're not going to go with Wilson, I'm probably going with Flacco. I'm not sure where Justin Fields is right now. He separated his non-throwing shoulder, but I'm pretty sure he'll start. So I'm going to take the Bears +5.5 against the Jetsies, over-under 42.5. 4 o'clock game, Ravens at Seahawks. Raiders at Seahawks. Raiders shouldn't have won last week. It was just a bad Russell Wilson and a bad Bronco team. I don't think that's going to happen in Seattle with the Seahawks and Pete Carroll, and I'm going to say it, and Geno Smith. I'm going to take the Seahawks minus 3.5, over-under 47.5. 4 o'clock game, Chargers at the Cards. Chargers showed up really good against Kansas City. I lost on that game. Kansas City only won by 3. Kansas City had that game. Like 3 minutes left, they're going in to score a touchdown. They fumble the ball, and you've seen what happened. Chiefs won, but they didn't cover. I'm going to go with the Chargers against the Cardinals. Cardinals, I don't know if Murray's back. Colt McCoy, who I do like, didn't look that good last week. Chargers look like they're turning it on. I'm going to go, especially since all the wide receivers are back. I'm going to take the Chargers, minus 3.5, over-under 48.5. 4 o'clock, Rams at Chiefs. This is the defending Super Bowl champions at the Chiefs, and the spot is 14 points. You know what? I'm going to take those 14. Strafford's back in concussion protocol, so I don't know who the backups are going to be. If it's that Wolford guy again, then the line should be bigger. I'm going to take the Chiefs, minus 14, over-under 44.5. 4 o'clock game, Saints at the 49ers. I won last week with the Saints. I really liked how the 49ers look, and little by little, they're getting Christian McCaffrey into the flow of things. I'm going to ride with the 49ers. I'm going to take the 49ers minus 8.5, over-under 42. 8 o'clock game. The Green Bay Packers versus the Eagles. Eagles are stumbling. They're winning. They won by a point against the Colts. They lost the week before. They run kind of the same offense as Green Bay, so Green Bay should be able to figure them out on defense. I'm going to go one more time with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to take the Packers plus 6.5, over-under 45.5. That's the 8 o'clock game on Sunday. And Monday night, you got the Steelers at Colts. I think Kenny Pickett's starting to come around. I'm going to take those Steelers. I'm getting 3 points. I'm taking the Steelers plus 3, over-under 39.5. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the games. Don't bet over your head. I'll talk to you next week. Good luck.